Happy Thanksgiving, Richmond County. Hope you're all having a wonderful Thursday evening, and welcome to another edition of the RO Sports Show, brought to you by Richmond Community College, local college, big impact. The Lady Raider volleyball team have gotten their start to the season, playing a total of 4 games prior to their Thanksgiving break. To recap, Richmond traveled to Purnell Sweat for the season opener and defeated the Lady Rams 3-1. The matchup taking place later in the week saw the green and gold in Moore County against Pinecrest. The Lady Patriots shut down Richmond 3-0, handing the Lady Raiders their first loss of the season. A second loss came at the hands of Jack Britt in Richmond's home opener with a final score of 3-1. After suffering those back-to-back losses for the first time since August of 2018, Richmond got back to the 500 mark with a 3-0 win over Hope County. Playing at home for the second time in as many days, the Lady Raiders made the quick turnaround and won by set scores of 25-22, 25-10, and 25-14. The win marked the 11th consecutive time Richmond has defeated Hope County and the 18th victory in the last 20 meetings. It was also Richmond's 7th straight sweep of the Lady Bucks. Head coach Ashley Larson said her team had a discussion ahead of the match about being able to finish runs and finding the ability to take advantage when the Lady Raiders had a lead. With Richmond County Schools beginning Thanksgiving break on yesterday, Larson anticipates practicing twice over the holiday. She says she adjusted the lineup Tuesday and plans to work in other players to the new lineup. Richmond will return to the court on Tuesday at Lumberton. The JV team has also found struggles in their games this season, having seen their first 3 games with a loss. Hosting Hope County School, though, Richmond survived a mid-match scare to get their first win in 3 sets, 2-1. It was the 4th time in as many matches this season that the JV team went to a decisive set. Thanks to the strong hand of freshman middle hitter Katie Way and effective serving from sophomore Joey Stiles, the Lady Raiders won by set scores of 25-22, 18-25, and 15-5. They too will also be taking a Thanksgiving break before going against Lumberton alongside the varsity team. The 2 cross-country teams have gotten their season going as well, having 2 meetups so far. The season opened at the James L. Morgan Recreation Complex, where host Purnell Sweat welcomed in Scotland and Richmond. The boys raced to a second-place finish as Scotland took the W. The girls also had a runner-up finish, with Scotland also taking first. The Raiders returned to the course for its second meet of the season, running a 3.2-mile race at Elks Lodge. Hosted by reigning SAC champion Pinecrest, the course proved to be a difficult one. Richmond will take 3rd place in the boys' competition out of the 3 teams running, using its top 5 runners to accumulate a final score of 75 points. Pinecrest swept the top 7 spots and took the lowest possible score of 15. Evan Finney was the day's leading runner with a time of 19:34. Lumberton finished second with a team score of 54 points. Coach Covington noted that all of her runners did a great job, but there was an increase of approximately 2 minutes to each runner due to the treacherous course. On the girls' side, even though times increased across the board for the Lady Raiders, Richmond secured its 2nd straight second-place finish to start the year. Behind another strong showing from their top 5 runners, the Lady Raiders scored 47 points. Pinecrest had 5 of its runners in the top 6 spots, resulting in the meet win with 16. Because Lumberton didn't have at least 5 runners competing, the Lady Pirates did not qualify for the final team score. The Richmond boys and girls cross-country teams will return to action after the holiday break on November 30th. It will be the Raiders' lone home meet of the season at Henson Lake in Rockingham, which will feature Jack Britt, Lumberton, and Purnell Sweat.
Did you end your high school career online just to find out that the college experience you were looking forward to is going to be online as well? Don't take your year off. Get started on your college education and save yourself from taking out student loans. You can transfer from here to every university in North Carolina. Richmond Community College has all you need to get your college plans back on track. Visit us online at richmondcc.edu. Richmond Community College. Local college, big impact.
Excitement and anticipation has been accumulating for racing fans in the Sand Hills region, with the Cars Solid Rock Carriers Tour hosting their season opener at Rockingham Speedway in March of 2021. NASCAR Hall of Famer Earnhardt Jr., however, says he believes it will be a challenge to host the race. Earnhardt, who has 9 starts at the Rock in the NASCAR Cup Series with an average finish of 24.7, responded to a fan question during his podcast about the possibility of NASCAR returning to Rockingham with the Cars Tour coming. Earnhardt quickly replied, saying the track surface would need a repave. Earnhardt said he appreciates the idea of keeping the racetrack relevant, and that if any of NASCAR's National Touring Series ever return to the Rock, it'll be because of races like the Cars Tour race and the effort that goes into trying to have this race. Later in the week, Rockingham Speedway posted to social media photos of a repaint to the historic Thunder Alley lettering along the backstretch wall. The post read, "Bringing Thunder Alley back to life." The Speedway responded to a comment that referred to Earnhardt's statement, saying that the retired Cup driver has been invited to look at the Speedway's condition. The page simply stated that pavement is in good shape. The Cars Tour is slated to drop the green flag at the Rock for the first time in their season opener on March 6 of 2021. It'll be the first race since the NASCAR Truck Series in 2013. Raider Nation has spoken, and Caleb Hood is the Big 22 Player of the Year. During a live broadcast on WSOC TV, Sports Director Phil Orban announced that Hood, a senior quarterback at Richmond Senior High School, had won the 11th annual contest. The contest began earlier this fall with 22 candidates from schools across the state. Last month, Hood was named one of the 5 finalists. Hood was at home with his family watching the newscast when it was revealed that he had received the most votes. Along with the newest addition to his impressive resume of accolades, Hood's win also captured a $10,000 prize for the Raider football program. Orban said that Hood was the top vote getter both in the initial round of voting and the finalist voting, and that only about 250 votes separated Caleb and the second place finalist. He noted that public voting represents a third of the final vote tally. Instead of a pep rally with the entire school in attendance, Orban explained it'll be a little bit more different this year, as it'll be a more intimate affair with Hood, his family, coaches, and the principal being present. And that's going to wrap up another edition of the RO Sports Show, brought to you by Richmond Community College. For the latest and breaking sports stories in Richmond County, you can always visit richmondobserver.com, and you can click on the sports tab. You can also find some exclusive content across all RO Sports social media, and be sure to tune in for Ross at 5:30 every Thursday evening for your Raider wrap-up. In the meantime, I'm Russell Parker reporting for the Richmond studio in downtown Rockingham. Have a great week and have a wonderful Thanksgiving, Richmond County.